We get some. We should get some stickers and do all kinds of cool stuff. That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
of course, because you are the one of them. If Makeovers is here, uh, I talk about this one for you. This is your job for me because this is the first partnership for my long term on the Castle NFT game. Thank you so much for this also, Ali. Kapatacağız. Alatar, kapatacağız. Şimdi Castle'a geçelim, Apex'e geçelim. Apex'i sorarız, okay. Directly we take one question on Apex, but okay. They asking about the Apex updates. The real Royal Wing is asking these questions. Apex is going to be an update, or right now this is stop or something? No, not
So
stop. Yeah.
yeah, no. The updates are going behind the scenes. There's a lot of work that goes into building the fortress system, which is going to have a lot of pretty detailed gameplay for you guys to work together in groups and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably close to a month or so at most away. I would think maybe a little long. How it could be a month and a half
Mm-hmm.
depending on things. Mostly, we're waiting for some art back on some of these things. We have a decent amount of art assets that we need.
Mm-hmm.
I do have. Let's see. I could send you
Okay. You wanna show
a
them?
promo. Let me send you one, and then you can share it
I
if you
translate this word
like.
the chat. Arkadaşlar Apex ile alakalı çalışmaların arka planda devam ettiğini söylüyor. Şu anda Team Fortress'ın hazırlandığını söylüyor. Yani kaleler hazırlanacak ve burada beraber savaşabileceğiz sizlerle. Örnek veriyorum Makeovers'ün grubu olarak savaşabileceğiz. Birkaç tane böyle görüntü paylaşacağını söyledi Apex'ten benimle. Şu anda onları gösteriyorum size. The Night My Troop for Apex Conquest arkadaşlar. Bunlar muhtemelen içerisinde olacaktır. Team Fortress Fortress Update and bu bir ayla yarım yani 15 günle bir ay arasında geleceğini söylüyorlar arkadaşlar. Tamam birazcık kısayım Aridhol'un sesini. And this night troops. This is a new troop or this is using on the fortress.
Yeah, so you won't have access to these new troops until we have the fortresses in the next update.
Mhm.
They're going to be built through your fortress, so you will have to either have a fortress yourself or you'll have to join a team that has a fortress. Because remember, the whole thing with the fortress update is that we're introducing group play, so you
Mhm.
can join into teams and things like that. In order to craft these mighty troops, you will have to have a fortress, and you will have to level it up. And you will have a total of 11 different options for things that you
Mhm.
can level up in your fortress. So, as a team, find a group of people that are like-minded
Yeah.
and work together, upgrade the fortress in the way that you, as a team, want to do it.
Metaverse
There will be
Online.
new pools, all kinds of new things to do.
Yeah, okay Ari. Thank you so much for the answer. Arkadaşlar, Fortress Event ile beraber bunun geleceğini söylüyorlar. Bu geldikten sonrasında ya sizler de yapabiliyorsunuz. Tabii bunlar influencer olarak biz de yapacağız. Yani Makeoverse olarak bir team kuracağız. Buralarda beraber savaşabileceğiz. Yeni pool'larda geleceğini kendisi daha demin söyledi. Kim sormuştu bu soruyu? Kardeşim umarım tatmin edici olmuştur cevap. Okey. Soruya bak. Arkadaşlar yani Castle'la alakalı sorularınızı hazırlayın. Tabii bunu da sorarız. Okay. Aridhol, one guy is asking why his name is Aridhol. What's mean is Aridhol? They asking this one on the chat
No,
right
that's a
now.
good question. I
Uh-huh.
like it. That's a good question, actually. So I have used the Aridhol video game pseudonym for a long time.
Mhm.
It's been almost 15 years
Whoa.
that I've used it. Yeah, all the way back to like World of Warcraft days, towards the
Nice.
beginning, way back.
Yeah.
I used to run some guilds and things like that back
Uh-huh.
when I was quite a bit younger, obviously. But the pseudonym actually comes from the Wheel of Time.
Wheel of Time.
It is a book series. Actually, Amazon just recently started doing an adaptation. So the first season came out last year,
Whoa.
and Arid Hall is a very lesser known title in the Wheel of Time. It was the name of an ancient civilization that was corrupted by evil and fell to ruin. So just kind of
Wow.
an interesting thing. I started using that as a pseudonym, and I've just stuck with it for a real long time.
This is very good. The Wheel of Time on the yeah, Prime, right? Okay, I watched
Yeah,
this one too.
exactly.
Okay, I translate them. Arkadaşlar, Aridhol nickini 15 yıldan fazladır. Also, Ari, Meko nickname is like that too. This is my nickname on the World of Warcraft too. This is 15 days
Nice.
more, you know. World of Warcraft oynuyormuş Aridhol. Orada kullanıyormuş bunu arkadaşlar. So many guys is asking this one also. They curious about the Aridhol. Arkadaşlar Aridhol WoW'da kullandığı 15 yıldan fazladır kullandığı bir nickneymiş. Bu da Well of Time. Well of Time diye bir kitap serisinden almış bunu. Bu kitap serisi şu anda Amazon Prime'da geçen sene birinci sezonu çıkmış. İkinci sezonu da şimdi devam edecekmiş. Bunun içerisinde işte şeytan tarafından ele geçirilen bir karakterin ismiymiş Aridhol. Ve bu yüzden Aridhol'u arkadaşlar kullanıyormuş kendisi. Vallahi beğendim. Wheel of Time'ı da izleriz. Oh, little advertising for Wheel of Time. Yeah. And okay, let's go back to Castle, the NFT game. Scripto is asking Royal Quarter houses. He's asking this question: if I had a Royal Quarter house on the beginning, and the new game is came to Castle NFT game on the dungeons. If our Royal Quarter house is earning some profits on the dungeons for us.
Yes. So obviously the Royal Courthouse earns anytime someone buys seals from our main drop, which of course right now Royal seals are down quite a bit because just the markets in general are down. So that's unfortunate. But with dungeons and with everything, we are still sending 10% of any of our drops that we do go directly to the Royal Courthouse Fund and get distributed to holders. So that will continue with the dungeons drops. So there will definitely still be that 10% with any of the drops we do, including the monster tomes that we did. Just they ended last week. So that one included some funds for the Royal Courthouse. There are also a lot of use cases for Royal Seals in dungeons. As we get ramped up, there will be more and more seals getting used, which should hopefully help restore the strength of the seal, get it back closer to its peg value, and then that should be good for everybody, especially for Royal Courthouse holders.
Yeah, and you doing the last drop for the Royal Quarter House with the Monster Tome, Epic Monster Tome even is there. This is the good sign for the Royal Quarter House. Arkadaşlar, şimdi şöyle, Royal Quarter House kazançları devam edecek diyor. Burada kullanılan bütün bu Royal Seal'ların %10'unu hala vermeye devam edeceklerini söylüyor. Hatta bununla alakalı işte düşüşümüz oldu, Royal Seal'larda düşüşümüz oldu diyor. Ama bu düşüşle alakalı zaten çalışmalarımızı yapıyoruz diyor. Monster Tome'u elde etmek için bile eğer Discord'larını takip ediyorsanız orada Monster Tome Epic bile alabiliyorsunuz. Belirli bir seal karşılığında tabii ki. Bu şekilde seal fiyatını da birazcık düzeltmek istediklerini söylüyorlar. Yani eğer ki elinizde Royal Quarter House'unuz varsa sıkıntı yok. Kazançlarınız aynı şekilde devam edecekmiş. Çok fazla soru sorulmadı Togi. Yeni sorularınızı alabilirsiniz. Sıkıntı yok. Okay. The Anka is asking, the game is going to be a long term right now. Of course, because Makeovers is starting with the Castle the NFT game. This is the 8th month. This is very good thing and updates not stop. And if they has any update after the dungeons for the new players get in the game, he's asking this one.
Yeah, so there will be a couple different good places for new players to come in with dungeons. It won't happen immediately, but very shortly after dungeons launch, we'll also have the starter heroes, which will be coming out. That'll allow players to get a very cheap temporary use hero that they can kind of experience the gameplay through. So that'll be an option for new players to kind of get their feet wet. And just to test it out and then enter the ecosystem if they are having fun. There are going to be other new things coming. We also have been behind the scenes starting to work on some group gameplay with dungeons. It won't be live right at the beginning, but it will come after. We'll have some kind of group raids. Using the Warcraft example, we'll have some kind of group raids with like raid bosses. And we're also starting to look into some PvP options so that you can challenge other players and do some interesting stuff.
Evet arkadaşlar. Thank you Aridhol for answer. Daha sonrasında Dungeons'lar çıktıktan sonra diyor Dungeon'larda raid'leri getireceğiz diyor. Raid'ler nasıl oluyor? Ben açıklayayım bilmeyenler için. Belli boss'lar oluyor. Raid boss'lar arkadaşlar. Buna işte ben, Aridhol, ondan sonra 3 kişi daha mesela 5 kişilik gruplarla raid'e giriyoruz. Boss'u indirebilirsek kazanç sağlıyoruz. Böyle bir raid sisteminin geleceğini söylüyor. Onun hemen ardına PvP sisteminin geleceğini söylüyor. Yani PvP sistemi geldiği zaman da zaten birbirinizle kapışacaksınız ve belli ödülleri olacaktır. Bunun belki de ortaya bir şey koyacaksın, ikiniz kapışacaksınız gibisinden şeyler olabilecekmiş. Bu çok güzel bir şey. Dungeons'la alakalı ben de sorular soracağım. Sizin sorularınız bittiği zaman tabii ki. Are they asking the 3D game? 3D game. I asking this one for Aridhol too before this stream, before 1 month ago. But he answered it.
Oh, asking about the timetables for like the 3D game, is that the question?
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously the 3D game is still a part of our future ambitions. We definitely want to do it. We're still intending to do it. It's just a matter of timing, right? In order to build a game of that caliber, the markets are going to have to recover. We're going to have to be doing a lot better economically. Just by virtue of it's going to cost us a lot to make it, right? And obviously we want to all play and we want to have opportunities to enjoy the game together, all kinds of different things like that. So we do still want to do it. I definitely can't give any specific updates on timelines and things like that. It's mostly just, as the world markets start to recover and Castles is able to do better, then we'll start working on that. We have a lot of other things that we'll be working on in the meantime. And then once the timing is right, once the funds are there and the demand is there, we need to grow the community. Right now we've got in the mains lands game, we've probably got a little over 500 players who are playing every single day. And then if you add in Royal Banquet, there's a whole bunch more players there too. But for an MMO style game, that's a pretty small audience.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to grow the audience quite a bit more. And growing the audience is something that you guys can help us with starting tomorrow. So we can go into that soon too.
Yeah, I hope, my friend. And if you ask me the potential on the blockchain for doing the 3D game bit like that, the MMORPG, this is the Castlethenftgame. And that's it. Arkadaşlar diyor ki Aridhol, tabii ki 3 boyutlu bir oyun yapma düşüncemiz var diyor. Bu gelecekte diyor ama dünya marketindeki şu anki sıkıntıdan dolayı ki hepimiz bunun mağduruyuz. This is the crypto winter. Yeah. And beer and winter. This is the big thing. And şimdilik Aridhol'ların şu anda tabii ki bir 3D için çalışmamız yok diyor. Ama gelecek zamanda gelecekte market kendini düzeltmeye başladığı zaman, Castle'a daha çok oyuncu girmeye başladığı zaman tabii ki diyor bu bizim hedeflerimiz arasında diyor. Ve de söyledi, hani bunun dedi biraz da fund, yani para da gerekiyor bunun için, böyle bir şey yapmak için. Şu anda günlük 500 aktif oyuncuları olduğunu söylüyor. Bir MMORPG yapmak için biraz daha fazla oyuncuya sahip olmamız gerektiğini söylüyor ve bunu da sizlerle beraber yapabiliriz diyor ki Dungeon oyunu şu anda tamamen buna sürüklüyor bizi. If you ask me Aridhol, before the dungeons, this is the castle is going to be a passive income game. And this is very good also. If you get in the game on the beginning, right now you doing a 10 multiplayer, I don't know. But right now with the dungeons, this is we going to play the game with our friends on the future side. This is 2 months or 3 months. This is not big thing, but we play the game, we going to do raids, we going to do a PvP. This is increased to your players volume, I think. Because we need to be an active every time.
Right. Yeah. Dungeons is definitely going to add a lot to activity time, right? There's going to be a lot more than just coming in and claiming. You're going to have to manage your monsters with your monster tomes. You're going to have to manage your individual heroes, upgrade their equipment, get them to be a full, if you've got a rare, work your way up to a full set of rare armor, and maybe try and find that one piece that just really makes your look really really great.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of cosmetic gameplay here too. There's a lot of depth that you can already do with the demo, and as you get into higher rarities, that's going to be even more difficult to kind of keep up with some of those upgrades to armor and things like that. But yeah, there's going to be a lot more that you can do every day when Dungeons is live.
Yeah, I hope, my friend, and we're going to touch more. And my question is came to chat on the Togi. He's asking for the last update. They going to do sales. We knew that the legendary tomes is going to be like a star. You know, this is like a star. If they're doing another sale for tomes or not, if they do that, price is still same or not? He's asking this one.
Yeah, so right now, there isn't another plan for a specific time for a drop of more tomes. There is the blend. There's a blend for tomes with royal seals that starts tomorrow. Everybody probably already knows about that one.
I show that.
But yeah, so that's coming tomorrow. You can already see it on Nifty Blocks. That one, I mean, this time tomorrow it'll be live. Is what the time is. So basically, just under 24 hours, and it'll be live. And but that won't include any legendary tomes. It's just epics and rares, and also some hero packs.
Yeah.
And you can get those by blending royal seals. So obviously, if you're already playing castles, you probably have some royal seals. So that's kind of the idea, that we're rewarding players who are active and playing. In the future, right, as Dungeons grows and more players start playing, it's probably true that we won't have enough monster tomes.
Yeah.
And so when we get to that point, chances are we will need to do another monster tome sale. We don't know exactly when that will be, right? It'll depend a lot on just getting more community members involved. As we grow the community, if we blow up overnight, and we go from 500 plus daily users to 5,000, we're going to need tomes really fast. But if it takes time, then it might be something that we introduce slowly. So we'll just play it by ear. However, the important thing for everyone to know is that the next time legendary monster tomes come out, they will definitely be a little bit more expensive.
Yeah.
No doubt. They'll be more expensive. So the people who got them the first time, they got the best price that they could possibly get for that one.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Eric. And I love your idea because of this. If you want the money, you doing one more sale, but you cannot do this, guys. And this is the mindset. This is the real game. This is why the Castlethenftgame always top 10, top 20, because of this. Why you have the community, why you has us, because of this, guys. Thank you so much. Arkadaşlar, Aridhol diyor ki tabii ki de Monster Tome falan gelecekte yapılabilir ama diyor şu anki oyuncu sayımızla şu anki satışlar yeterli diyor. Ya bu adamların bu kafa yapısını ben bu yüzden seviyorum. Şu anda yeterli diyor. Gelecekte tabii ki yapabiliriz diyor. Hani gelecekte insanlar gelirse diyor tabii ki yaparız ama diyor tabii ki fiyat da yüksek olacak diyor. Çünkü Legendary Tome'lar çok değerli olacaklar ve zaten gördüğünüzde arkadaşlar Legendary Tome'lar $150'dan satışa çıktı. Şu anda $350 en düşüğü. Directly this price going to be a 2 multiplayer on the Legendary Tome side. This is a very good thing. And of course, if the sale came after 5 months, the price is going to be set up like this. Ve arkadaşlar şu anda Monster Tome satışımız maalesef olmayacak. Ama bugün size güzel bir haberimiz var. Right, Aridhol, we giving them a 2 rare tome today for this stream.
That's
this
right.
Is the good news
yeah,
for
we've
them.
got some giveaways.
Yeah, and new tome is not as here, guys. If you want the tomes, you get in the Atomic app and buy it, but new sale is not here. Okay, I asked this question too, Aridhol, and they asking on the chat too. You talking about the referral system, right? Finally.
Yeah.
For the influencer side, if you ask me, we need that. On the referral system, What do you think about the referral system and how it's going? We earn the M source tokens, we earn the NFTs. What's going on here?
Yeah, let me explain that one. We think it's going to be a really great opportunity for people to refer friends um, and get some rewards, right?
Mhm.
So it's very simple. And it is very much tied to referring real players, right? So it isn't a system where you refer somebody and they come and they look at a website and they don't do anything, they don't buy anything,
Mhm.
and then you would get something, right? That's not the way that it works. If it was, then unfortunately, we'd have to give you really, really small rewards, right?
Yeah,
That's,
of course, of
we could
course.
do it that way, but the rewards would be very, very tiny. And so players who really do bring their friends in, who really do buy things, they would get a teeny tiny reward. And players who are just, maybe using bots or something to get
Of
views,
course.
they would also get rewards. And we don't want to do that. We want to reward players who really bring in real new people. The referral system is very simple. Starting pretty soon, starting tomorrow, and going forward, our drops will actually be hosted on our own website instead of through Nifty Blocks.
Mhm.
So you'll be able to buy your drops straight on our website, very simply, and we'll have a new system where you can enter in the wallet of the person who referred you to the game. And anytime you buy anything, whatever it will be, heroes and later when we have new monster tomes, we'll put
Yeah.
them there. All kinds of different things. When we put them there, every time someone buys a pack or when you buy a pack,
Mhm.
um, both yourself and the person that you referred will get points. We're calling them referral points just to make it as clear as possible.
Mhm.
And with those referral points, you can redeem them for NFTs. So right now, the only thing that we have right now, since it's just starting, so it'll be kind of limited at first.
Yeah.
But right now, you will be able to, starting tomorrow, you'll be able to buy hero packs directly on the website, and you and the person that you refer, so the buyer and the referrer,
Mhm.
will each get 3 points from buying a single hero pack. And then if you spend 15 points, you can redeem a rare monster tome. So you'll be able to get one of those, or you can save up your points. I think it's 40 points, and you can get another hero pack. So
Hmm.
you can get valuable NFTs from buying new things directly on our site or by referring your friends. So, you don't have to buy anything new. You
Yeah.
can just bring your friends in, tell them your wallet, and they'll enter the wallet. They'll buy what they want to get started, and both you and them will get some points that you
Yeah.
can spend and things like that. So everybody can benefit from it. Um, you don't have to be a streamer. Obviously, the streamers might benefit a little bit more because they have their audience. But
Yeah.
just as an individual person, if you've got 5 friends who are kind of on the fence, they haven't started
Yeah.
yet, you can give your code to your 5 friends, and they can all buy a pack or two, and then you and them will both get some rewards. So
Yeah.
it is designed for everybody to be able to get somewhere between like 10 and 15%
Mhm.
rewards back for buying packs. So it's pretty cool. It offers an interesting way of doing things, interesting reward system for players to take advantage of, and 10% of the drops will still be going to the Royal Courthouse, of course.
Yeah. Well, arkadaşlar. Okay, I explain everything to chat right now. But firstly, go. Arkadaşlar şimdi bir referans sistemimiz geliyor. Aridhol'dan sonunda geliyor. Bu referans sisteminde örnek veriyorum. Yücel dedi ki kardeşim benim refilimle kaydol. Burada wallet olayı var. Wallet'ınızı kaydettiğiniz insana, arkadaşınıza veya bizler influencer'ız mesela bizi desteklemek istiyorsanız bizim wallet'ımızı koyuyorsunuz oraya. Referral olarak hem benim aldığım her şeyden hem 3 puan alıyorsunuz hem de siz bir şey alırsanız ben 3 puan alıyorum. Yani win-win. Yani şey olayı yok burada. Makeoverse'den davet edildi. Makeovers kazanacak, karşıdaki kazanmayacak diye bir şey yok. This is the very good idea. If I refer someone, I win and he win too on my drops, on my buyings, you know. This is the good point. And arkadaşlar, siz de kazanıyorsunuz ben de. Örneğin ben yayıncı olarak tabii ki almak zorundayım. Değil mi mesela paketleri? Yayıncılara da burada aslında bir opportunity tanınmış. Ben paketlerin hepsini alacağım. Benim refimden giren herkes de paketleri aldığım için direkt olarak 3'er puanla ödüllendirilecek. 40 puana gelirseniz 40 puana bir Hero Pack bedava alabilirsiniz. Arkadaşlar 50 puana gelirseniz 50 puan dedi herhalde. 50 miydi 100 müydü tam şey yapmayayım yanlış olmasın. Kaydı döndürür bakarsınız. Monster Roar Epic Monster Tame. How much point to Monster Tame?
It's for the right now. It's just the rare one. I think it's 15 points if I
Rare.
remember
Yeah,
correctly.
15. Rare. Okay. Arkadaşlar Rare için 15 points'inizi alıyorsunuz ve direkt olarak girebiliyorsunuz. Yani bu ne demektir? 5 kişi oyunu yani oyuna girecek, Hero Pack alabilecek 5 kişiyi oyunu tanıttığınızı varsayalım. Bu 5 kişi oyundan paket satın alırsa siz direkt free olarak oyuna giriyorsunuz. Bedava. Pek. Yani paranız bile yoksa if they don't have the money, they found the five guy on friendships, you know, they're going to play free with Hero Pack. This is it. This is the very good idea. This is the very great thing. Ve arkadaşlar daha sonrasında bu referral olayından sonrasında da tabii ki ne oluyor? Hepimiz win-win oluyoruz. Şimdi ben şöyle bir şey diyeceğim. Bizim de yani çekiliş yapmamıza çok yarayacak bu. Keşke bunu daha önce yapsalardı. Bugüne kadarki referrallerle biz neler aldık. If you do that before Aridhol, before the first jobs, I have so many points right now and I'm doing giveaways for the community. I'm going to deal with them after or ask me anything. Arkadaşlar olay bu. Sistem kırılmaya müsait diyor bak yavşak. Kırılmaya müsait falan değil. Olay çok güzel. Hepiniz umarım güzel bir şekilde alabilirsiniz packlerinizi. Evet. What does Monster Measure think about? Does he have a feature? Oh, Monster Measure. This is
That's an oldie but a good question.
Yeah.
So we do like the system still, and honestly, the game could return to play at any time, right? We could fire it back up. The problem is just that the markets are really down. And Monster Masher is there's no guaranteed wins. You know, there's it's kind of a riskier play. Now you can double your wax input if you get lucky. And that's cool. It's a fun idea, but it's much less guaranteed. And in the current market, you know, it's one of those things we're just kind of like, we don't necessarily want people to have to gamble too much. And so we've just decided we're hitting pause on it for a while. And you know, in the future, will we rework things a tiny bit, make it work a little bit better, and fire it back up? Very possible. So I would just say, you know, hold on to, if you do still have a few assets for Monster Masher, hold on to them because they probably will be used again. I would definitely say so.
And before the translating, I ask you this one. On this meantime, okay, on the beginning of Monster Masher, everyone is asking me, okay, guys, let's go to Wolf. We think about, okay, we have the worms like we are 21 guys on the versus, and after that, the 3 mint is going to win, and everyone is asking me, Meko, what's going on? We are 20 people, but they're going to win this worm. I'm thinking about, wow. Fuck, this is not like that. Okay, I think about this is a makeover's house, you know, everyone getting the makeover's house and another streamers is getting the game, I think. And they came to us, we going to versus worm, you know. And after that, everyone is fucked up because of me. Everyone is going to attack me. And this is the gambling, guys. I don't know, even gambling side, yeah, of course, this I think about the luck, but not gambling, but really this is the gambling. But if the projects goes up again, I think Aridhol is setting up something for this. Think about this, like a non-fungible game versus makeovers. This is the idea, just an idea. This is the big event for this because 100 player is here, 100 player is here, like a worms, and which worm is going to be a last? This is the winner. I thinking like this, but this is not like that.
Yeah, I mean, in the future, it might be, right? We might do
Mhm.
something like that, where we go that way and we kind of set up the Monster Masher system to be a head-to-head game.
Mhm.
And maybe that's what we end up going with. You know, each community gets to have a chance to kind of pit against each other, and then they split rewards depending on
Yeah.
who won, kind of a thing. So that might be the way that we go eventually. But we will still use one way or another. We'll still use the same assets. So
Mhm.
if you're holding some of those monster parts already for building new monsters, they will it will be those same NFTs that get used. So you have them already.
They're going to hold it. Hold it for now. Arkadaşlar Monster Measure, I translate everything for them. Monster Measure tabii ki ileride devam edebilir fakat şu anda hani gambling olduğu için çok insanın girmesi hani girebileceğini en azından düşünmedikleri için şu anlık durmuş bu proje. İleride tabii ki de olabilir diyor. Elinizde bir şeyler varsa kesinlikle tutun diyor. Also I have 44 assets on Monster Measure parts. I have I'm going to focus at the game. Ve arkadaşlar gelecekte tabii ki de işlerin değişebileceğini söylüyorlar Monster Masher için. Ve Monster Masher'da daha öncesinde bizim yaşadığımız bir şey vardı. Onu anlattım ben ona. Yani biliyorsunuz arkadaşlar bayağı bir sıçmıştık falan. Ama şunu unutmayın. Kesinlikle same assetleri yani aynı assetleri kullanacağız dedi. Yani elinizde assetler bulunuyorsa bu çok güzel olabilir arkadaşlar. Peki. Şimdi onu da geçtik. Şu rap sorusunu alayım ben. Ari, they asking this one. Okay, the referral thing is came right now, but we are older players. We can put the Mekoverse wallet on here or new guys wallet on here. This is for just the new players or the oldest players is getting this referral system too.
So yeah, so it's a good question.
Mhm.
The way that works, it isn't a system where you are you enter the person who referred you one time, and then if you're locked into that person as your referrer, you actually have the ability to enter your referral code every time you make a purchase.
Mhm.
And so there is no retroactive stuff. You know, the stuff that's the past is the past. However, anything you buy going forward, you can use a referral code for.
Nice.
So even a player who's been playing for 6 months, they can still refer their friend who started playing at the same time as they did 6 months ago,
Yeah.
and they can both get rewards for anything they each buy going forward. And if if say the person that you originally referred you use their wallet for a little while, and they decide, hey, you know what, I'm gonna start playing something else. I don't have time, or whatever the reason is. If they
Mhm.
leave, then you can change who you're referring, and give points to a different wallet with your
Whoa.
future purchases. So you can change them dynamically. So
Nice.
that's something that anybody can they can adjust with each purchase.
Yeah, this is very good my friend. I explained that. Arkadaşlar bunu değiştirebiliyorsunuz. Yani örnek veriyorum birisi girdi veya 6 ay öncesinden biri geldi ben oyuna tekrar başlamak istiyorum diye benim wallet'ıma örnek veriyorum veya arkadaşının wallet'ını koyabiliyor. Onu da vazgeçerse ileride değiştirmek isterse onu da change deyip başkasının wallet'ını koyabiliyor. Yani bunda bir sıkıntı yok. You thinking about this question I think before doing the referral system and doing like this. This is very good my friend. This is very good. Okay. On the monster tomes. Okay, Aridhol. Everyone is waiting the game. Everyone is going to curious about this. We are buying two monster tomes and the monster packs came to us, of course. But like a player side, I'm a player like a common or uncommon equipments, and I'm open the legendary tome, and one monster is came on the legendary home. This is like a king, but my player is going to kill that, or I need to buy rare tomes for my player.
Yeah, so if you have a legendary tome and right, you're really lucky and you get the huge, a legendary monster, and you only have a common or uncommon hero, at that point you have a choice, right? Your hero is not powerful enough to take on that monster.
Yeah.
It's just that monster is way above what you can handle. So you can hold that here. You can hold the monster and wait
Oh.
until you get stronger, You can hold on to it indefinitely until you work your way up to a legendary rank, and then you can fight it. Or you can sell that monster because the monsters are all tradable. You can sell that monster to someone else who's already ready at legendary level, and they are really looking for those monsters because they're rare. So there's a lot of possibility there. You can kind of make your own choices as far as, do you want to sell them, or maybe you want to trade. Maybe what you want to do is say, I've got this legendary monster, but what I'd really like is somebody to give me 20 rare monsters for it. Like, that's my deal, take it or leave it. And then you might have
Whoa.
somebody who says, I have a legendary hero and I have a bunch of extra rare monsters, so I'll trade you the 20 rares for your one legendary. And then obviously that's worked out between players. That's not something that we control. But you'll have a lot of options for trading. You'll have options for selling it, doing whatever you want. You will control it.
Okay, thank you so much. Arkadaşlar dedim ki şimdi ben de mesela Legendary Monster Tom var. Bundan dedim Legendary bir yaratık çıktığını düşünelim, varsayalım ve benim hero'm bunu öldüremeyecek diyelim. İsterseniz diyor bunu saklayabilirsiniz. Gelecekte Legendary equipment'lara sahip olduğunuzda saldırıp onu yenebilirsiniz diyor. Veya direkt satabilirsiniz veya trade edebilirsiniz diyor. Örneğin 20 tane rare monster karşılığında işte benim şeyimi, Legendary'mi alabilirsin deyip adama, siz 20 tanesini keserken adam da bir tanesini kesebilir. Okay, this is very good also. This is like a trading system of World of Warcraft, Night Online, like these games, The legendary tome I hope, no, I had, of course. Thanks God, not I hope. And I'm doing this strategy, of course, in game. And Aridhol, this is I checked the prize list for the monsters. You giving NFTs for your players. Yeah, of course, you giving something, but NFT pieces is very important in game. Like equipment, like a legendary equipment piece I'm getting in the monsters, but we has a level system or something for this on our character, like an Apex Conquest. If you cannot going to 20 level, you cannot put on legendary equipment. You have this system, or directly you're going to buy legendary equipment and you use it. This is like this.
So there isn't in this case, there isn't a direct leveling up system of your individual heroes. Rather, instead, while you play with your heroes, you'll acquire equipment, and you'll acquire hero fragments that will allow you to get more heroes. And what you can then do is you can take, if you go from one common hero and you work your way up, and you end up with another hero, now you can use both heroes and work your way up to a third hero. And once you have 3 heroes, you can blend those 3 into an uncommon. And so that's how you can level up your hero to the next rank. And of course, those hero fragments are tradable. So if you want to speed up your process of getting to the next tier, you can buy from other people.
Directly.
Or if you're happy with where you are, say you get to 3 common heroes and you say, I would rather play with 3 common heroes than 1 uncommon. So instead, from that point, you could start selling your hero fragments to other players.
Yeah.
And so that's, you have full control over that. But that is how you level up. You don't individually have experience on your hero, but you're able to blend them together.
Yeah, this is very good, because I asking this question because of they asking me after the video, and they listen to CEO directly. Arkadaşlar, direkt olarak yani 3 tane common hero'nuz var diyelim. 3 tane common hero ile tabii ki oynayabilirsiniz. Piece'leri satabilirsiniz. NFT piece'lerini satabilirsiniz. Bu size direkt olarak loot yani. Direkt ben 3 common'la rahatım babacım dersen lootlayıp satabilirsin direkt piece'leri. Çünkü kendini geliştirmek isteyen insanlar olacaktır içeride. Veya hiç uncommon yaptın, bu bana yeter babacım deyip satabilirsin. Veya tamamen top zirveye uğraşıp zirveye doğru gidip epic hero'larda yapabilirsiniz. Tabi bunlar için sizlere piece gerekiyor. Bu piece'ler de monsterlardan çıkıyor. Yani baktığımız zaman bir MMORPG oynuyoruz. Fakat şu anda 3D değil arkadaşlar. Böyle anlaşılabilir. Aridhol, if we are looking right now, this is an MMORPG, but not a 3D. Just this, like a older style, because we're going to crush the monsters, we taking loots, and if we want it, we use these loots like a equipment piece, hero piece. This is, or we going to directly sell them, and this is the active game. This is not click to earn, or not passive income. This is really game, and
Right. So it's exactly you. It's kind of like you the way that you described it is pretty accurate, right? Like an old school text based MMO
yeah,
kind of a game system where you know, you're earning things that you can absolutely trade and do however you want, equip your hero, change them out. You know, or you might so a text based MMO is a good way. Or you might consider it like a board game, you know, kind of Dungeons and Dragons like, where you've got your hero and you're playing with your hero piece that you're customizing with equipment. You're killing monsters and you're collecting loot. The nice thing about it is, since you own the loot and you own the heroes, you have the ability to trade those with real people anywhere around the world on Atomic Hub or NFT blocks. Or you know, on Discord channels, however you want to set that up. You have a it's like if you were playing a D&D game, a Dungeons and Dragons game that you can trade with the outside world and get value. You know, you spend a couple of weeks building up a new hero, and then you're like, okay, I have 2 heroes now. I feel like I only need 1. So now you can sell that hero to somebody else, and then they can have a hero and they can start working their way up.
yeah.
So it already is an MMO, like you said. It's just not a graphical based one. It's a text based board game style kind of MMO.
And this is the, of course, play to earn. This is the biggest thing.
Yeah, and you know, the earning is all about, you know, earning a new NFT through gameplay and then selling that to somebody if that's the way you want to do it. You can either choose to keep your NFTs and get stronger, right? You know, so going from 1 hero and working your way up to having 2 heroes, now you're going to double the amount of loot that you can get. So you can choose to stay with both heroes, or you can say, okay, I feel like I got good value out of my 1 hero. I want to sell the 2nd hero to somebody else and then get some return, and then just keep playing with your 1 hero. And so everyone has different options. You know, some people might have the ambition that they really want to work their way up all the way to the mythic level. And some people might say, I'm happy with a little trickle of return for my efforts, and that's what they want to do. So it'll take all kinds of different people in order to really maximize it.
Yeah, and you know, the Castle NFT game, we are going to do some update videos, or we are preparing the Ask Me Anythings on the stream. And right now we have a game for the playing on the Twitch, and every week I'm going to open the game. Every stream I'm going to show them, because I'm part of the Epic, or I don't know, Mythic is very dreamy thing.
Very tough.
Yeah, very tough, but Epic or try to Legendary, this is the good thing. And I'm trying this way. I explain them for every chat with you and me. Okay, and they asking to your berry to give away, for the giveaway. 3 person is like your berry. What's mean on English? I use, yeah. They want to give away on this too. They asking this one too. They like it. 3 person. Right now they going to chat about this on the chat. Bırakayım, adamın her şeyini aldınız birader. Evet.
I love this thing, man. It's nice.
Yeah. And they want it. I don't know. I don't know.
I'll see if I can. Yeah. I'll see if I can find an online link for buying one.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll make a castles one. Maybe we'll make a castle and get a castles print.
This is good idea.
That'd be
Belki
cool.
diyor castle'ını yaparız diyor. Yeah, winter is coming. Aridhol, this is the marketing, my friend. Let's make this ones. And I'm buying one more castle thing. Yenur tabii. Alın diyor arkadaşlar. Eğer linkini bulursam yapıştırırım diyor. Belki diyor castle'lısını yaparız size diyor. Neyse, oraya geçelim. Dungeons kısmına gelelim. Ben size A'dan Z'ye açıklayayım Aridhol'un konuşmalarını. Bir tane hero'm vardır diyor. Devam etmek istemem diyor. İkinci hero'yu yapmak istemem derseniz satarsınız diyor. İkincisini yaparsanız diyor 2 hero'yu bu sefer diyor kazancınız artar diyor. Siz bilirsiniz diyor. Üçüncüyü de yapabilirsiniz diyor ama sonrasında common'da kalırım, uncommon'da kalırım. Siz bilirsiniz. Bu herkesin kendi stratejisi, kendi oyun şekli diyor arkadaşlar. Tabii ki de ben Makeovers olarak ben en azından Epic'e kadar deneyeceğim. Sizlerle beraber yayındayken deneriz. Daha sonrasında Legendary'e gitmek istersek tabii ki konuşuruz. Yarın başlıyor. Yarından sonra bakacağız nasıl bir şey olacağına. Tabii ki yeni Ask Me Anything'lerimiz de gelir. Aridhol'a sormak istediğiniz herhangi bir şey varsa arkadaşlar son olarak sorun. Onu da çok fazla yormayalım. Aridhol is with us every time. And I translate everything with them. And for the dungeons, of course, for the Apex, for the, I don't know, maybe you thinking about the new projects on the future. We are with you guys. We are on your side. I am taking the last questions if they want to ask. And after that, we are doing the giveaway and closing stream. Last question is came to you, Can. Common'da çıkan her şey lag yaparken de yarayacak mı? Bu common'ı değerli tutar. Nasıl yani ya? Common'da çıkan her şey dediğin Common'da çıkan bütün piece'ler mi? Lag yaparken, Legendary yaparken. Ha, okay. They asking this one. Lag deyince anladım, tamam. We has a common heroes. And we has an, of course, monsters. We killing them. And our loots is using on the, you know, if anyone try to do the legendary heroes, if these pieces is came to us on the common heroes with common heroes or not. He's asking this one. I hope I understand.
Oh, okay. So so depending on the rarity of your hero, kind of depends on how high of loot you can get. So common heroes can mostly will get common loot, and rarely they'll get uncommon loot. You know, just one tier higher. And that's the way that it goes all the way up. So a common hero won't ever pull any legendary loot. But an epic hero is right below legendary. Epic hero can get legendary loot. And a legendary hero can get mythic loot. It'll be rarer, but it can happen. And so you from the individual heroes killing the monsters, you'll only get your same rarity or slightly higher. It won't be able to get like a common gets a mythic piece. You know, if that were possible, it would be like a 1 in a million chance anyways. So it would be really, really low. And so yeah, that's, you really do have to kind of work your way up if you want to go from common to legendary. You know, you do have to work from common into uncommon, uncommon to rare to epic, and then legend. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Şunu diyor. Tabii ki diyor vardır bir şansı ama çok düşük, yani hani imkanı yok gibisinden söylüyor. Eğer ki Legendary Hero yapmak istiyorsan önce Common'la başlayacaksın, sonra Uncommon'a geçeceksin, oradan Rare'den Epic'e, Epic'ten de Legendary'e. Tabii ki Epic Hero'nun da örneğin Rare Hero'nun da Legendary Piece düşürme şansı var. Right, Aridhol? I have a Rare Hero. Maybe I take a Legendary Piece. Maybe. But if I'm going to be an Epic Hero, of course, I'm taking the legendary piece. This is it. This is the piece of peace. This is the stairs, like a stairs.
Stairs.
Right. Yep. Okay. Budur arkadaşlar. Aridhol'a bir kalp alalım bu arada. Aridhol'a bir kalpi. Okay, raid time is came. everyone is saying that okay, this guy is came again. Arkadaşlar Metaverse Game Discord'una giriyoruz. Yeniler vardır aranızda. New persons, I don't know, get in this Discord directly. You find everything on here. Ve General Chat'e, Community Chat'e bir Aridhol'e kalp alalım arkadaşlar. Çekilişimize başlayacağız. Aridhol, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for all of your answers. Of course, I upload this Ask Me Anything on YouTube too. And we see on the future. Together we preparing so many Ask Me Anythings for the Turkish community. Thank you so much for everything, Gary.
Absolutely. Happy to be here.
Yeah, okay. Arkadaşlar var mı Aridhol'e demek istediğiniz bir şey? Ari, I let you go and I am doing this giveaway because you and me tired, I think. After the giveaways, I'm going, I'm going to. Oh, thank you so much for everything. You talking about last things for the Turkish community. I don't know. Maybe you talk with them.
That was great. Yeah, thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for having me on the stream. I'm always happy to do it. We're really excited for tomorrow. Everybody's going to be able to open all their hero packs and start looking at stuff. There's going to be some cool stuff tomorrow. So like I said, it's right about 24 hours from now, slightly less than 24 hours from now. And you'll be able to start opening those packs and checking things out. To hang out around that time, keep an eye on what we're doing. There'll probably be some other exciting stuff that will drop and things like that tomorrow.
Yeah, let's go. Let's wait till tomorrow. And tomorrow we are on with the Castle, the NFT game Dungeons, guys. Okay, thank you so much, Aridhol. I love you so much, my friend. And I'm doing the giveaways. After that, I closing the stream. Thank you so much for everything.
That's cool. Take it easy.
Arkadaşlar, Aridhol'u yolladık. Şimdi ben tek başıma bir sizlerle şöylemesine bir dedikodu yapayım. Yoruldum be. Yalnız bomba gibi ya arkadaşlar. Gördüğünüz gibi her şey çok güzel. Her şey Castle'da NFT Game tarafından çok güzel bir şekilde geliyor. Biz de zaten Monster Tame'lerimizi aldık. Bekliyoruz Monster Tome'larımızı, Tame demişim, çok özür dilerim. Monster Tome'larımızı da bekliyoruz arkadaşlar. Yani daha ne diyeyim, bu oyunla alakalı benim diyeceğim bir şey yok. Zaten Monster Tome'ları da zamanında söylemiştik ne kadar değerli olacaklarını. Şimdi şöyle hemen canlarım çekilişe geçiyoruz. Şöyle bir ekran paylaşımı veriyorum sizlere. Evet, isimler de toplanıyor bu süreçte. Şöyle bir, burayı bir geç lan. Burayı bir geç lan. Lan burayı da geç. Online çekiliş giriyoruz arkadaşlar. Çekiliş yapacağız. Şuradan hemen bir Metaverse Game'e de gelelim. Yakalandık, aynen öyle agam. Evet. İsimler toplansın arkadaşlar. Şöyle bir ben de kendimi açıvereyim şuradan. Bayağı da isim toplandı şu an. Yani projeler. Bu Anything'i de tabii ki YouTube üzerinde bulabilirsiniz arkadaşlar. Yarından itibaren bütün soruları sorduk diye düşünüyorum ben. Şöyle nasıl olmuş bu arada? Şu nasıl agalar? Çok iyi değil mi? Vallahi sevdim ha. Yo, Halil'e atarım, kırpar o. Girişi çıkışı kırpıp atar bize. Duvar kağıdı evi direkt kiraladığımızda gelen duvar kağıdı. Buna yapacağım bir şey yoktu da bunu değiştireceğim zaten. Buraya özel bir farklı bir duvar kağıdı alacağım. Şu Halilo gelsin de bir Mersin'e. Halilo bir gelsin de Mersin'e. Onu hallederiz be kardeş. Onu bir hallederiz be. Şöyle bir açayım. Alright. İsimleri bekliyorum bu arada. İsimler gelir gelmez başlayacağım arkadaşlar. Şöyle bir Metaverse Game'e bir bakalım. Meko Raid diyor.